What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 10th inning and welcome to a brand new through the mail autograph return. This video, I've got 11 big returns to show you. Can't wait to dig into these. So let's not waste any time. This could be a little bit of a longer video because of all the returns. So let's get to it. Return number one. Here we go. And here we go. Return number one. Got this back on the 16th from Santa Ana, California. Who do we have? Former Buffalo Bill quarterback Rob Johnson with a 1/1. I sent him this, I think it's 1998 Flair Showcase, which he signed in black. It did get a little bit, oh, I see the culprit. It looks like he must have put it in when it was still wet and it kind of faded out a lot of the autograph there. That's unfortunate. But there you can see the back. It's still a nice return. One I can add to the collection there. Maybe I'll send him another one and see if we can get a clean signature back from him sometime in the future. But there we go. We'll start with a 1/1 this week from former quarterback Rob Johnson. Make sure you stick around to the end, guys. I will do a video recap at the very end, and we'll review and talk about every single card we get back this week. And our second return came back on the 16th from Hartford, Connecticut. And we've got former WNBA Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo with a multi-card return here. Sent her hoops with the Liberty card here from 1997-98. There we go. I'm sorry, 98-99. I stand corrected. So this would have been just her third year in the NBA, it looks like. And then here's her classic assets. This, I believe, would be the rookie card, technically. And it looks like there's two stuck together there for a second, but there's not. So there we go. 2 of 2 from the WNBA Hall of Famer Rebecca Lobo for our second return of the week. Very, very nice. Let's keep moving along. Return number 3. Our third return came back on the 16th from Birmingham, Alabama. And we've got former Cincinnati Red Chris Hammond with a multi-card return. Sent him 2 cards here. Here's his first from 1992 Upper Deck. Signed nicely there in blue. And then you know I had to get the 94 Topps Finest. That's the set I am collecting right now. Signed beautifully there in blue. And he was with the Marlins at that time, so there we go. A 2 of 2 from the former left-handed pitcher Chris Hammond. That's our third return of the day. We've got 11 big ones, so we got 8 more to go. Let's get to it. And our fourth return came back on the 17th from Atlanta, Georgia. And we've got former Redskin quarterback Brad Johnson with a multi-card return. Signed it right on the white part of the jersey, so it popped a little bit better, which looks great. Wish I would have got him a little bit more white there to sign with. Could have made the signature a little bit bigger, but there we go, right across the bottom of the jersey there on this 2001 Upper Deck NFL Legends. That turned out great. And then we've got Flair Tradition from 2001 as well. So all 3 of these turned out really, really nice. I think this one he's with the Buccaneers. Yeah. So 2 with the Bucks and 1 with the Skins. There we go. A 3 of 3 from the former quarterback Brad Johnson, who threw for tens of thousands of yards in his NFL career, was very, very good. Not a Hall of Famer, but a very good quarterback of his time. So excited to get these back. Let's keep moving along to number 5, coming right up. And our 5th return came back on the 19th from Atlanta, Georgia as well. And we've got former Atlanta Hawk Cal Bowdler with a multi-card return. I'm going to go through those in just a second. He wrote a little note there. Thanks for the continued support. Go Hawks. Signed Cal. And there we go. That is his Stadium Club rookie card. from 1999, signed in black. Very, very cool. Here's his Topps Gallery. That one turned out really cool. Works well with that faded background there. And then we also got his Fleer Showcase. Man, all three of those turned out really, really nice. That's going to be hard to pick a favorite because it's like you go with the one with just the best picture. That's the Stadium Club. The one with the best autograph. That's that one. But this might be the coolest card out of all three of them just because it's just a cool design. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough pick on that one. But let's keep chugging along. Thanks for that return, Cal. And our next return came back on the 19th from North Texas. This is return number 6. And it is former right-handed pitcher from the Red Sox, Danny Darwin, with a 2-card return. Let's go ahead and start with his 1991 Stadium Club, signed there in blue. That turned out really, really nice. Very cool. That's 92 Stadium Club, not 91. Actually, it might be 93. And then here's 1990 Topps. These always turn out so, so nice. I've got a really awesome collection of 90 Topps signed cards now. I need to do a video recap sometime soon and just show you guys my progress on some of the sets I've been building and how many have been signed, and just they look so much better with ink. I don't know. So there we go, 2 of 2 from Danny Darwin. We are on to number 7, coming right up. And our 7th return came back on the 19th. This is coming from Nevada. It's got the extra stamp. It's got the Mike McGuire. And we've got Ozzie Canseco and his brother Ozzie with a multi-card return here. I needed to get a couple signed from Jose for sets. First up is the 1990 Topps, signed really nicely there in blue. I also needed to get my 87 Topps signed, so that's also been autographed and that's now done. Very, very cool. And then I got Ozzie and Jose on the same card. There's Ozzie there with the helmet. There's Jose with the arms crossed. And double signature. Very, very cool. This was a more expensive little signature there because Jose's 20 bucks. I want to say Ozzie was 10. I can't remember. I think I sent 70 or 75 bucks cash to get all three of these signed, but they turned out really, really nice. So there we go. Thank you to Mike McGuire, who is the agent for those two, to help get those signed. Those turned out awesome. And now I am done with those 2 sets for Ozzie Canseco. Let's get to number 8. And our 8th return came back on the 24th from Santa Clarita, California. And we've got Ghostbuster actress Annie Potts with a 3-card return, I believe. Yes, we do. Here she is with Tully, played by Rick Moranis, signed really nicely there in blue. Here we go. They are filming the commercial. It's one of the commercials in Ghostbusters 2 for the Ghostbusters, signed there nicely on the side. And then here she is answering her new scheme, but she's on the telephone. Who knows what she's up to? But all 3 of those turned out great. Ghostbusters, top 3 movie for me all time. As far as my favorites go, I absolutely love it. It's really a toss-up every time I think about my favorite movies, with Ghostbusters, The Goonies, and then, gosh, I kind of go back and forth on the third one, but probably Tim Burton's Batman, the original. Just, I saw most of these in theaters when I was 5-6 years old, so some of my absolute favorite movies. But let's keep moving along here. That is our 8th return, so we got 3 more to go. Let's get to it. And return number 9, got this back on the 24th from Charleston, South Carolina. We've got former Chicago Bears punter Chris Gardocki with a 2-card return. There's his 1993 Topps Gold. Yep, 93 Topps Gold. It did take a beating getting returned, so it's got a bend in it right here. You guys can kind of see it there. Took a little bit of a bend getting it back. Yeah, it's all creased up here. That's unfortunate. But the Pro Set came out completely unscathed. So there we go. So I got one good signature back from Gardocki. That's a shame because I really like this Topps Gold card, but we'll just add it to the collection. And unless you really stare at it, you really can't see the bend in it. So in any event, that's a 2 of 2 from the former Chicago Bears punter, Chris Gardocki. And we've got 2 returns left to go. Let's get to them. All right, 10th return. Got this on the 27th. It's from Miami. I'm not going to show you the front because I tore apart this envelope trying to get it open. But this is a big one, guys. I've been waiting for this for a long time. We got Zoe back. Alonzo Mourning with a 2-card return. Finally got him. I sent to him, I don't know, 4 times. I kept seeing people get returns, and I just never got mine. But there we go. Alonzo Mourning on Topps Finest Sterling. And then on 1994 Topps Finest Collegiate Best. 2 awesome signatures. Zoe was one of my favorite players growing up. I really, really liked him. Yeah, just fantastic shot blocker. Amazing paint guy. You know, early in his career was a high-level scorer as well. Then he had the health battle with the Miami Heat, ended up being a great bench guy, won a couple rings, I believe, as well with the Heat. So super cool, excited to get this back. I got one with the Hornets, one with the Heat. So I can now leave him alone and quit bothering him for more autographs. Who knows, maybe I'll get the other ones back at some point too, and they're just at the bottom of his pile and he hasn't gotten to them. So who knows? So there we have it, 2 of 2 from Alonzo Mourning. Let's keep moving along to our 11th and final return of the day. All right, 11th and final return of the day. Got this back on the 27th from Orlando, Florida. Who do we have inside? Former Chicago Bear Desmond Clark with a 1 of 1 return. Oh, so cool. Huge Bears fan, huge Des Clark fan. Absolutely love Des with the Bears. This is numbered to 425 and a little bit further into his career, but he was a very, very good player for the Bears and part of our team that went to the Super Bowl and came up short against the Colts. But there we have it. That's a 1 of 1 from Des Clark. I saw that he would only sign 1 at a time. I did buy 2. I bought an X-Fractor with the Bears as well that I think I'm also going to send off to him. Hopefully I'll get that back sometime as well. But I'm going to let some time pass because I don't want to overdo it and take advantage of the guy. So there we go. That's all 11. Let's go ahead and get to the recap and we'll talk about all 11 returns from this week. All right, guys, it is video recap time. I want to first off just thank all 11 of our signers for taking the time to autograph these cards, send them back. I just like to take a second to just appreciate the fact that I'm sitting here looking at 11 autographs from, 10 professional athletes, several Hall of Famers in the group here. You've got a Hollywood actress who's got, like 50 to 100 credits to her name, some of the biggest movies known to man with Ghostbusters and the Toy Story franchise and a whole bunch of other things. So this is just so cool. I love doing this. This is why I collect. It's why I sell a bunch of cards on eBay so that I can fund my TTM buildup of different sets and players and actresses and all that fun stuff. So just so cool. Appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let's recap it real quick. Got the 101 from Rob Johnson on the Flair Showcase. I liked the classic assets signed by Rebecca Lobo with the Hall of Fame inscription. Super cool. Went with the 94 Topps Finest for Chris Hammond. Really like this 2000 Bowman's Best for Brad Johnson. Super cool. Love this rookie autograph now. Stadium Club rookie card for Cal Bowdler. Went with the 1990 Topps for Danny Darwin. Went with the 91 Upper Deck dual signature now. Ozzie Canseco and Jose Canseco. Went with Tully's Big Chance from Ghostbusters 2 Topps for Annie Potts. Went with the Pro Set for Chris Gardocki. And the Topps Finest from 1994 for Alonzo Mourning. And then had the 101 Topps Chrome, numbered the 425, Desmond Clark. So there we have it, guys. That's all 11 signatures signed and returned. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys all have a great week. Everybody have a great early spring, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.